Oh, you're gonna love the Nietzsche. In it, Zarathustra says, and I'm paraphrasing, you'll have to read it for yourself later. In it, he says that all the important, life-changing moments we live return an infinite number of times over the spans of many lifetimes, even if we don't want them to. Especially if we don't want them to. It's like we're haunted by our own experiences, however bad. And it takes the Ubermensch, the Superman, to pull himself out of the karma spiral, becoming master of a world in eternal flux. It's a pretty heavy idea, isn't it, if you think about it?
It is.
You know, I reckon if Freddie Nietzsche were alive today, he'd be the only one who'd really be able to get his head around the idea of the Aboriginal dream time.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Pay attention, mate. Because if the dreamtime land of the Aboriginal ancestors is disturbed, it's been more than disturbed, Danny. It's been positively raped. Raped to buggery. The damage inflicted will return again and again, replicating itself in the bodies and souls of the perpetrators. That means you and me, Danny. I'm going to write a book about it, mate. I'm going to find the time, and I'm going to call it In the Moment of Return. Tie it all up together. But keep that to yourself, will you?
Of course.
I want to trust you, Danny. But you can't be too careful with great ideas. What do you think of the title?
In the Moment of Return. It's great.
No, it's not. It's a crock of shit. I know what you're thinking, Danny. You're thinking I'm a cynical, two-faced bastard and that I don't give a flying fuck about the Aboriginal dream time. Well, you might be right. Why should I? I bet you've got away with words.
I don't know.
Go on with you. Hey, you've had quite a day or two.
I'm dead.
Which reminds me, I want you to tell me exactly what happened.
To be honest with you, Michael, I was nervous. I've never done anything like this before, and in my present state of mind, I didn't know what was going to happen. And all these things running around in my head, and I've got to remember the order of things. It was dark. I felt pretty lonely out there.
Out where?
Stranger's door, the flickering light of the telly, the sound of voices. Fred Murray's the name. I'm an artist.
Believe this, Danny. There's only one rule, and I call it rule number one. We never talk about work unless I initiate. This is my life. I don't want to have to discuss this matter again, is that clear?
Of course. Sorry.
Don't apologise. I want to know what happened in there, not out there. I know what happened out there. You sold 2 bloody paintings. We've dealt with that. In there last night with Lizzie.
Oh, God. Right.
I mean, you confess you rape a woman called Lizzie, who's the girlfriend of an extremely close friend of your mother's. You unleash on her all that pent-up aggression and violence you feel towards women, possibly even towards your own mother. You savage her to the hits of John Lennon, and then you leave her for dead. Or worse. Might be all over the papers in the morning. Now, I want to help you, mate, because I like you and you need help. That's simple. But when I ask you about it for more detail, which is fair enough, it's like it didn't happen. Well, you want to talk about selling Telegraph pole and Golgol to some half-brain in your Iraqi. Which leaves me feeling pretty freaked out by you, Danny. Which leaves me feeling like either you're a callous, self-serving bastard, or B, a genuine 100% psychopath. Either way, where would that leave me? So which is it? A or B? I'm only joking, mate. We have to go back.
Back where?
To the scene of the crime.
I can't.
Yes, you can, because I'm taking you. Go on.
Oh.
Of course you can. Don't worry, mate. She'll be fine.
I know she's not fine.
I just want you to tell her you're okay. She'll be sick to death with worry about her. And so will a very close friend of your mother's. What's his name?
Joshua.
So will Josh. He'll be back from his business trip and he'll be shitting himself. New house? Must be pretty high up.
No, she's not fine.
Listen, mate, how old are you?
Nearly 19.
You're 18 years old. You've had your first taste of a bit of roughhouse rooting. It's normal. Happens all the time, believe me. Get out of the car and do it. Tell her we get on like a house on fire, and that I've given you a job in the gallery on the Telegraph Road and a place to stay. That you appreciate all the hospitality they've shown you on your Australian trip, but that you've been offered opportunities which at your age would be a fool to pass over. Something like that.
How'd you know?
If I'd been lucky enough to meet me at your age, I'd be counting me lucky stars, matey.
No, how do you know that she's all right?
Because I just do. Oh, Danny, if she isn't fine, give me the thumbs down, mate, because I'm out of here and you won't be getting a lift.
Where you been, Danny?
Moving on, Joshua.
You might have told us. Lizzie's been worried sick about you.
Has she? How is she?
I think you ought to come in and find out for yourself. I think you owe her an apology, don't you?
I think I owe you both an apology. How's the book launch?
Who said anything about book launch?
Hi, Danny. What happened to you?
I'm sorry about disappearing like that. I've really landed on my feet. I've been offered a job.
Who by?
Michael.
Who's Michael?
He's outside, so I can't be long.
What kind of job?
Working in his gallery on the Telegraph Road. We get on like a house on fire.
How did you meet Michael, Danny?
In the bar.
I see. Where are you staying?
His place.
You met him in a bar. What kind of bar, Danny?
It's nothing like that, Joshua. I'll be fine. Anyway.
Give us a kiss before you go, Danny.
Thanks for everything, Joshua.
Don't forget to call your beautiful mother.
I will. I'll tell her how kind you've been.
But do more than that. Send her my love. Okay. Come here. You're always welcome here, you know that.
Thanks.